Hello, welcome back to episode 3 of our RogueTech playthrough. We've got our Ostwar getting repaired. It's going to be 12 days out, but we want to go ahead and take some missions before that, and we've got a nice little fire bee ready to go. So let's come on in here and find us another mission. Real quick before we do though, let's go back to our barracks and make sure we don't have any abilities to upgrade. Aha, goggles here, can get some extra gunnery. Gravedigger.
What is it already?
Aye.
No, pointer and vampire. Okay, goggles the only one who leveled up. Alright, back to the command center. So we've got quite a few Haskell missions to choose from. We've got a Blackout mission, recovery, capture base, ambush convoy, and ambush convoy. These would be pretty tricky with the mechs we have because they're kind of slow, so I don't really want to do a chase down. Capture base would work, but I think I want to take this Blackout and see what our lance tonnage maximum is. So let's go take a look at this one. Okay. We will again be taking a high number of parts. I like that it's against the planetary government. So we'll take the fire bee, and we will put. You're jinxed. We were gonna maybe get rid of you. Alright, we'll put vampire in the fire bee. We're gonna keep goggles piloting the Ostwar when we can. Gravedigger stay in the sentinel, beach ball in the swordsman, and frost in the dervish. With Bonnie in the alarm carrier, and Pointer in the AC2 carrier. Alright, let's go. Maximum 400 tons, and we're at 280. So, it's not. We could have brought the heavy mech, but it's no big deal. And the fact that it's a maximum makes me feel a little better that we're not bringing our biggest tank unit that can soak up damage. Hopefully the environment will be conducive to the fire bees overheat weapons being actually useful and not just doing basically nothing, because there is a lot of there's a lot more environmental effects in the RogueTech mod than in the base game, which I like. I think it's very interesting. I think having the low gravity cause missiles and ballistic weapons to shoot further, I think rain causing better heat sinking, all that kind of stuff makes the game a little bit more interesting. And the other bonus is doing something like that on in a tabletop game could get kind of tedious, but where you have it in a video game, it sort of handles it automatically, so it's there, but you don't have to like mentally keep track of it so much. It's just all taken care of for you. So this is a Blackout mission, which means we don't get to choose where we land because we don't have any information as we go in. At least I don't think we'll have the ability to choose. The last few times I've done a Blackout, it just automatically landed you somewhere. And open our log up. Yeah. Say secure. Scout out the data relay and take it from there. Alright. And we've got Major Braden Fastner with some allies. Alright. Visually identifying targets in the sunset might be difficult, but the cold weather allows our sensors to cut right through it. Just be careful where you move. Frozen landscape is treacherous with limited visibility. Cold weather allows your sensors to cut right through it. That's an interesting comment. Alright, so we gotta go over here and scout that, and then we'll probably have a second location to go to.
On the move.
Let's get there as fast as we can.
Position confirmed.
Get our vehicles driving over here.
I understand.
And they've got a Saladin, a Copperhead. What are you? laser technical. So this is basically, the technical is basically a pickup truck. You have different ones. You've got like a rocket, a machine gun, and a laser one. It's basically a pickup truck with a weapon mounted on the back. This one might be like a fire truck. You know, they're very, very weak, but I find them an interesting
On
unit
my way.
in the game of somebody like just like, yeehaw, mount up the machine guns on the pickup
Position confirmed.
and take it into battle. Very, very brave, very weak. Be interesting to start with just 6 of those and see if you can actually complete a mission or two. Get some salvage and start your unit. What are you? You're just a... You're a fire truck with fluid guns, wrecking ball, and some rockets. An oil fire truck. Interesting. Sentinel and the fire bee
In
running
motion,
ahead.
Commander.
Swordsman's a little slow. And the weapons carriers are a little slow. Another thing I've learned is you really, really don't want to get stuck out in the water. If there's someone on the shore shooting at you, you move so slow, and you could just get ripped apart. Alright, come on, let's get up here and see what we can see.
Moving out.
Moving.
Rolling. Roger.
We're just trying to roll as fast as we can right now to get the actual mission kind of started. Still gotta get 2 units close to the target zone. What's this copperhead? Nope. So I'll take a quick peek. Heavy rifle and some rockets and a machine gun. Alright. Fire bee run up here. Sentinel
Moving.
run up there. Swordsman.
There.
Dervish.
On the move.
Alarm carrier.
Confirmed.
And the AC-2 carrier. Alright. Detected incoming forces of unknown origin. Red alert status. Red alert status for unknown forces. They've got their defenses fully primed. What's going on? Okay, so we showed up and all the turrets turned on us.
What do you want?
Alright, so we're gonna come over here, get on some cover. Sniper turret, and it's a standard turret. Don't really want to show our backs to these guys. It's sort of... can we get somewhere where they can't shoot us? Alright, that
Moving.
sort of puts us somewhere where we can't get shot in the back. We can target, this is a light laser turret, 2 energy weapons. So 1... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and shoot him, he's closer.
Alpha strike engaged.
Pretty heavily armored.
Commander.
Alright, Dervish is gonna swing back to here. So our hit chance, yeah, pretty good.
Aye, aye.
So not a lot of evasion, but maybe we can do some decent damage to this turret.
Good to go.
Interesting. What if we just shoot? Oh, 27. Incendiary. We could go with some incendiaries on here.
Roger that.
Nice.
One less
Did the
turret.
job. Alright, so our alarm carrier. Oh, double medium lasers. Both hit because we didn't have any
Minimal
evasion.
damage on that hit. Orders.
We want to get as much evasion as we can on the fire bee.
Moving to
because
position.
it's gonna only survive if it doesn't get shot too much.
I copy.
Oh, I probably should have swapped over to standard SRM ammo. I think I put a bin of that in there. Did that truck just ram the turret?
Waiting for orders.
Okay. That was interesting. No, we don't have good info on that one. Alright, let's try and hit him. Oh, good hit. Oof. It's a pretty heavy hit against a... Oh, it's still running. I'm so surprised that little truck is not destroyed. Oh, the turrets have double heat sinks? Nice. Alright, we're gonna bring up the AC-2 carrier and pop this little turret.
Critical hit.
Did not do as much damage as I thought we would. Let's see, if we jump... No, that's not gonna do what I'm hoping. In too close with the dervish. Alright, come around over here. But it has the quirk that gives it more torso twist. So we can actually turn and shoot this turret even though we're facing a little more away than we normally would be. Alright, 2 turrets down.
Yes.
We want to be about right here. Yeah, that gives us our best hit chance. How much health does he have? No, very low. We're only going to fire one time with the ultra auto cannon.
Alpha strike engaged.
There we go. Alright, 3 of the turrets are down.
Point defense destroyed.
You have orders.
And we can sprint him up, but I don't think he's gonna, yeah, he's not gonna be able to get visual on that last turret.
Good to go.
Now, we did not have, we only put incendiary ammo in the fire bee. That's alright.
Got it.
Some good damage in. Well,
Standing by.
this is our swordsman. He's got an LRM-5. He can lob over at the turrets. Yeah.
Standing by.
And we've got our LRM carrier that can launch some rockets over here, missiles. Got quite a bit of ammo between all its different ammo bins. Oh, there goes the technical truck.
What's up, boss?
Finally took enough damage. It's really what it's probably best for is just absorbing a few targeted shots with... Whoops. Double click there. Hopefully we got the right angle.
Alpha strike engaged.
And we missed the immobile target.
Damn, missed.
It always bothers me that professional mech warriors
Receiving you.
would miss a stationary target like that.
Copy that.
It's like, you guys are pros.
On it.
You've done this before.
That is something
The
good.
target's not moving, you
Commander?
shouldn't really miss.
Rolling.
Trying to get the swordsman up the hill since he's our slowest mech.
Roger. Target confirmed.
Turret systems
That
crit.
is something good.
Got a hovercraft going underwater right now. Oh, ow, our fire bee took a big hit there
Not
from
much
the
armor
turret.
left in that location.
Ready for orders.
Alright, this should finish him off.
Here it
These
comes.
incendiary rounds. There we go. Everything okay down there, Commander? Looks like those turrets were hacked. Something is definitely not right here. Let's move on to the next base. Alright, yes, it is a secondary location down here that we need to go find, which means there's probably going to be some actual
Awaiting orders.
units to do battle with. What's the best way down the hill for these vehicles? Maybe right here. We'll just go through the woods.
As you wish.
Right. What was he doing down there, I wonder? Alright, so we need to take a look at real quick before we do anything. We want to take a look at him. So his leg nearly got blown off. Oh, so that's what I was forgetting about the armor. So this only has 33 armor in each of these locations, whereas if we were to look at the actual armor in the mech bay, it would say higher, but because it has primitive armor, it is lower. So the actual armor in the mission is the right amount when you put the standard armor in, versus the primitive armor doesn't show the lower amount in the mech bay, just in the actual mission.
Yes, Commander.
That's what I was a little confused about. Right, so it's another turret down here. Hopefully those are friendly turrets, because I really don't want to get shot up again by these guys. Keep him moving fast
Heading out.
and in cover.
Moving.
I'm there.
Just sprint them all down the hill. Whoops.
Yes, Commander. On my way. Certainly.
Alright, here we go. Can't tell if they're just like keeping up with us or they've got a predetermined location that they're heading for. It looks like they're just kind of following us right now.
Move order received.
Moving.
Let's get all these guys down the hill.
Coordinates received.
Move order received.
We actually might want to keep the dervish up on the hill, except for I don't know where the enemy units are going to come from. Hopefully they'll come from over here or over here, so that they don't just end up on top of us. Yeah, we'll probably move the dervish up into these trees. I will say I was noticing from, I'll just run him up there.
Coordinates received.
Sentinel can run up.
Moving.
Swordsman can run up. I was noticing from looking at the
I copy.
Roger.
oh, there we go. Rogue's Gallery. We weren't expecting to see you in one piece anyway. What a sight for sore eyes. Welcome to the front lines. Front lines? Lucky us. We've been sent by the pirates to aid and assist. How are you all doing in there? What's the sitrep? First noticed our data streams were being interrupted, then had the odd scout probe our defenses. You arrived right on time for the main event, it seems. We've got contacts incoming. Ah, there they are over there. Alright, send AZ2 up here. What I was saying before this, when I was looking at the hit chance calculations, it seems that shooting
What do you want?
from the forest gives you a lower hit chance as well. Okay, they're all facing away. We've got a decent... Alright, what do we got here? Stilleto, Wasp, Arctic Fox, and a Stinger. We're gonna try and hit this Arctic Fox, because that has a ton of lasers.
Guns on target.
Ooh, good hit. We have got it in the back. That thing is loaded down with laser weapons.
Orders?
Alright.
Copy that.
Normally I would focus fire, but that was a rear shot, and we want some more rear shots. Try and just take out these stilettos.
Target lock on enemy 6.
It's very nice of them to start the opponents all facing away from where they were headed, so we can get some rear shots in. We gotta defend the buildings a little bit. Not too worried about the Stinger. We should be able to take it out before it does enough damage to take down a building. I think it only has 2 medium lasers. Stinger and a Wasp. Oh, that Stinger's got a pulse laser. Interesting.
Waiting for
Alright,
orders.
Beach Ball and the Swordsman.
Rolling.
Coming around. Long shot, very low hit chance there. Just throw some LRMs at the Stinger for now. Oh, nice. Oh. Ooh.
How might I help?
Okay, okay. So we've got this. Oh, we've got our flak cam already selected. Okay. That was interesting. So we can probably really do some damage to this Stinger right here. Eh. Not as good as I would hope, but just pile it on until he falls over at this point.
Ready for orders. Copy that.
He's definitely taking some heat from... So our
Aye, aye.
Fire Bee could do some more damage. Add some more heat in. It's nice that our allies are also using fire-based weapons to try and
Hey there.
do some heat damage.
Copy that.
So that makes our heat damage weapons more effective. Alright. We're gonna keep the incendiaries up. See if we can't overheat this Stinger. Might just end up blowing him up. That's an engine crit. Side torso destroyed. Lots of heat. And he punched out. He panicked and ejected.
Standing by.
It's always nice to have the
Moving out.
turrets on your side. Alright, he does not have a ton of...
All weapons are go.
does not have a ton of armor, so we gotta keep his evasion up. We might need to start sprinting him every move instead of walking. Just 5 evasion probably isn't enough for how much accuracy the enemy pilots have.
On my way.
So keep the damage up on the Arctic Fox. It's not our best hit chance, but
Fire.
there's not that many enemies, and he's the most loaded down with weapons, so he's the one I want to take out first. Okay, you sensor locked this guy and then targeted that guy. Interesting choice.
Standing by. Ordnance received.
Now he's close in. I don't know if we could hit our own building there, so we're gonna shoot over towards the wasp. A little bit of damage.
Yes. Moving.
And Gravedigger is gonna come around and hit the Arctic Fox from the side.
Alpha striking.
Oh, nice. Oh, whoops. Whoops, we shot the base. That was what I was worried about with the swordsman. Alright, Bonnie.
Need something, Chief?
And the LRM carrier.
Ordnance.
Probably gonna swap over to standard ammunition. 6% is not very good. 19 and 12. We'll go with the 19 on the Arctic Fox. Oh, wow. We ripped a ton of his weapons off with that. He's a lot. Took the fangs out of the fox, so to speak.
Reporting.
And our AC2 carrier. I'll try sprinting for a better angle.
I understand.
No, don't shoot our sentinel, please.
Confirmed.
Oh, we got a knockdown. Nice. Injured. Oh. What happened? I think his engine blew up. Glad we were not standing closer with Gravedigger.
Orders.
That was unfortunate for him.
Acknowledged.
Call an ambulance, but not for me. To this little wasp. Alright.
What do you want?
Can't quite get around behind him. This move. But we can get a nice side shot in. Oh, good hit. Good hit.
Crippled them, Commander.
Gotta go find and hit the Stilleto.
On the
Let's
move.
get out of the woods. What's our hit chance? 19%. It's actually better to fire them, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, only 15 damage, but I imagine something like that only has very light armor to begin with, so we're not too worried. What's the wasp gonna do? He's gonna try and take out the turret. He actually did a lot of damage. 40, 50, 60, 75 damage just from that wasp. Oof. Again with the engine explosion. I don't know what was... Whoops. Scroll back up here. Oh, it's the like. Yeah, I'm not sure who was shooting. Whoops. Who was shooting at the wasp just then? But they do a
Copy that,
heap ton of
Commander.
damage. Like 5 damage to the Stilleto,
Receiving you.
Bonnie, and the LRM carrier. Slide forward. Dump some shots. Give him some incendiaries. Why not? why not?
What's the plan?
Pointer and the AC-2 carrier.
Moving out.
He's gonna have to get in close to get an actual shot because of the angle.
Ready for orders. Move order received.
Alright. Do we still really low hit chance? We need we need somebody with sort of the sensor lock ability.
Yes.
Alright, come sprinting up the hill, get in
My way,
close, do some melee. Give him a good kick and a small laser. Alright, Copperhead. It's gotta be one of the turrets that was doing that, like, real heavy firepower.
Shipping just running.
Alright, Fire Bee, opening up. Decent hit chance. 5 damage. It's almost like they're just a stationary target that's not fighting back. Like a
Standing by.
target dummy, so to speak. Alright, we'll get the swordsman sprinting so he can actually close the range and use his
Roger, skipper.
weapons besides his LRM-5. So that's
Engaging target.
really his weakest weapon.
What's up, boss?
And we'll get the LRM carrier moving a little closer. Standard, because we only got one more incendiary set.
Now let's see how you handle this.
These are taking a pretty good
I'm out of
beating.
LRM. You have orders?
That tiny little mech, yeah, is taking a heap of damage.
Throttle down, moving out.
I'm not sure if it's bugged or what, but it does not seem to be doing a whole lot.
What's up, boss? Acknowledged.
I guess they're panicked? Okay, so it's some sort of like dual, almost like a battle armor squad.
What is it already? Let's roll.
Sure, give it 55% chance. Oh, we hit it with the autocannon. Alright, they're panicked. Hit it with the autocannon. I was surprised by that hit, especially after sprinting. Alright, we get a... Is that not a... Oh, I guess that's... It looks shallower from this angle. I guess we'll have to kind of go around.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I didn't really expect to get a hit with that. It was a 10% chance with only 5 missiles. Your expected damage is 1/2 missile hit, which you can't do, so yeah, not too surprised that it's all too low. I don't think that Saladin HCV has done anything in this. We finally moved to retreat. Interesting choice.
Confirmed.
Let's... Alright, it's one of the turrets firing in, and he's done. Alright. That was a nice, easy mission.
Mission successful.
Just some annoying turrets. We took some damage on the Fire Bee. We really need to get him some better armor to ensure his survivability. That primitive armor is going to get him killed really quick. As soon as we take him to like a mission with actual guns in it, actual enemies firing heavier weaponry. But survived. We'll do some armor repairs. Alright, so we got an Arctic Fox. It's an Omni-Mech. We can get 4 pieces of it. Let's see what other equipment we can get. We get a bunch of pulse lasers. Take a stack of armor and some Indosteel. basic cockpits, fire control systems, omnipod hand, and lower arm. Yeah, I think we are going to take the Arctic Fox pieces, and then the basic armor, because we need the armor points for survivability, and hopefully we'll get a couple of these sensors and cockpits to upgrade some more of our mechs. Let's see what we got. Alright, got a piece of Stilleto, Stinger, and a Wasp. Flamer, a couple medium pulse laser, and a small pulse laser. We did get the cockpit basic and standard. And we got the Indo Steel, which is nice. And Omnipod hand and some sensors and standard fusion. Awesome. Got some good stuff. Got some upgrades to do. I'm going to come in here. It's going to ask us if we would want to do the repairs, and we're going to say no because we want to do some refits and throw some improved sensors and cockpits and whatnot in. So let's see. Never hit a man with glasses, hit him with a baseball bat instead. That's good. Alright. A couple of mechs were damaged. It'll cost 54 and 3 days repaired. No, don't get started just yet. Let's go in here. Alright, the Dervish is damaged. So he's got armor. He's got sensors, but he needs a better cockpit. So let's throw cockpit in there. And let's bump his armor up back to where it was. Did we have more armor than this? Or if we take this down and we take both of these down to, whoops, that was the wrong button. Control apparently removes all of it. I meant to do shift. Alright, so we do it like that. So we could throw another ton of something in here. We could throw another SRM2 and the arm. Interesting. Or we could throw another ton of armor on. Think we throw the other ton of armor on. Five, 15, 165, 55, and we'll just tick that back one. Alright, yeah. We want him to keep his armor up. Oh, and he's the primitive engine. We could throw the standard fusion engine in. To make him, oh, we get a lot of weight back if we do that. Interesting. Interesting. Takes 6 days and a lot of money. We'll validate this for now. And take a look at our swordsman. He could use the so he's got regular armor, reinforced structure. Alright, so he's got the fire control system. He needs the better sensors. And oh, we only had the one cockpit. Okay. That gives us an extra ton to work with. So now we can throw a medium pulse laser. And oh wait, those are 2 tons. Oops. We could just throw a regular medium laser into the side there. Or a small pulse laser. That's 1 ton. What's your range? Max 180. Versus this is max 360, optimal 180. And we would want to give him the standard fusion engine to make him faster. Which gives us yet another ton. So we could actually take that out, put the medium pulse laser in on the left arm and tick the back armor down a touch and do it like this. 3 days. We bump up the firepower a lot. We get a much better engine. Engine core. It's got a 135. It's 1.5 tons. 150 is 3.5 tons. But we get some more movement. We'll have to think about this. This is all we're going to do for now. Let's put the standard fusion engine in. The swordsman.
I'll get it in the schedule.
And we're going to come in here, give him some standard armor, better fire control system, and that's all we have for you. And max your armor out. That won't do it all. What's going on? Alright, so give him 30 in the back, 60-60. 55. Like so. He could do with a better engine as well. Interesting. Okay. So we give him Indo Steel, which would let us add more armor. So then we can max his armor out. 45, 100, and 70 in both legs, and tick both of these down a touch. Interesting. 5 days. Yeah. So now he's carrying more armor. And he's got better survivability. I like it.
On it.
But that means we've got quite a few days of repairs to wait out before our next mission. And we've got our pilots are all fatigued anyway. So we're probably going to wait till after the next financial report before going on to our next mission. In fact, we'll go ahead and wait for these repairs to come in now. Right, noble bonds. It's not like I'm the only noble-born person on the ship, says Machete, slumping low in your guest chair. I mean, there's you. Why can't Frost harass you about their stupid idea? Apparently, when Machete asked to speak to you privately about something Darius wouldn't understand, it was about the trials and tribulations of being nobility. Well, what is Frost's idea, you ask? I don't know, something about cooling systems. She wants me to use my connections to get the idea to people who can implement it. And she doesn't believe me when I say that my birth doesn't automatically open doors like that. And even if it did, I can't waste it on bullshit. Machete gives you a plaintive look, clearly hoping for advice, or at least sympathy. Send Frost to you. Alright, Machete looks relieved to pass along the burden to you, and later that afternoon, Frost shows up at your door. You scan the roughly written idea and can immediately see that she may actually be onto something. Tell Frost to work it up into a full spec and you'll arrange a follow-up meeting with Chief Vertanen to review it in more detail. Alright, so good outcome from that. Frost now has high spirits for 30 days. Well, come on. Alright, right, while we're at it, before we hit this financial report, we want to come down here and look at, Jinxed. So everyone suffers more critical problems. Bad, everyone does. So, we're going to probably in fact, we are going to dismiss Jinx, the Jinx pilot, and come in here. Whoops. look at the hiring hall and see if they have anybody interesting. Alright, so they've got Gale Merrickport, entry-level corporate merchant. Reduces upkeep of Argo upgrades by 5%. That's nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hire you because you're going to save us money. And you've got good skills. Just level 2 gunnery.
New mech warriors
Alright.
available.
So, that's barracks. We now have Gale here. Can only pilot mechs, but will save us money as a merchant. Let's double check
What
through
is it
our
already?
different pilots. Perfect. Lucky. Yeah, Lucky's nice. That's us. We're lucky.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, yeah, we could go through and do all that, but we're going to wait till after the financial report and our Ostwar is repaired. And then we will take our next mission. So we need to make some money. We've got some improved parts for our mechs to bring them up to a little bit better fighting standard. Alright. So we've got 4 solid mechs. We've got a couple of weapons carriers for fire support. We can go through, bump up some of our skills a little bit.
Standing by.
Training
We
complete.
need some gunnery. You guys gotta hit your shots.
Waiting for orders. I hear ya.
What do you want?
Reporting.
Pointer, there you go.
Training confirmed, Commander.
And vampire, you don't have enough XP yet. Okay, so
Yes?
when we return, that's right. So after the financial report, you get a whole new set of missions. In fact, we probably should have checked for something like this before. Probably going to go ahead and take this training day mission, or possibly a destroy base. We'll see. This is 1 skull. We might just take the max payout of 1,000,000 C-bills just to take our funds up. May keep a small amount of salvage as something, but we will do that next time. Thank you for watching.